Hi friends, I'm back with one more video. So today we will be discussing about basically this calendar. But right, many of the retailers they treat the calendar as a separate strategy. But basically, what I mean to say is like calendar is nothing but whenever you're adding the next week edge for your strangle, so that will become your calendar. That's it. The meaning, the definition of calendar is people tend to make it very complicated. They treat it as a separate strategy. This is not at all a strategy. The only thing is, if at all you want to take the advantage of rising wicks, I repeat again, if you want to take the advantage of rising wicks, you have to go for calendar edge. That's it. Right? And what is calendar basically? Whenever you're adding an edge to the strangle with the next week expiry, that is called your calendar. And calendar can be of the same strike, or else it can be a bit OTM. So today we will be discussing only about calendar, that is a strangle with a calendar of same strike. So I'll show you all the demonstration. I think this would be like eye opener video for you. Do not treat it as a strategy. I'm just giving you a template which will help you in terms of deploying the trade accordingly. All right, so let me take you right away to sensible. So the iron condor, right? Everyone knows the iron condor. It's a strangle. It's a strangle followed by the moment you add the edge on the PE, edge on the CE. So this will become your typical iron condor, which has basically low reward and high risk, but the probability of profit is too good. People will never understand about iron condor. They think that this has only a low profit, basically this has high loss, so they will not check the probability of profit. Say 86%. Okay, so already I've made a nonsense strategy about this thing. If you want, you can just go back to my YouTube and watch. Okay, let's not deviate from the topic. This is your iron condor, a strangle with the buying edge. The differentiator here is you are buying the same week expiry, 14 July, 14 July 2 sold, 14 July sell and bought. Now I'll take you to what is calendar. This is your calendar. See the difference. See the difference. This payoff, the typical iron condor, and this payoff. See, you have the same strangle, right? 34,000, 36,100. 34, 36,100. The only difference what it makes is the entire payoff graph is changed because of your calendar edge, because this is 21 July and this is 21 July. So what I've done is like I've deployed a strangle. This is my strangle. Everyone are aware of strangle. What I've done, rather than edging it with the same week expiry, what I've done is like I'm edging with next week. This is called calendar. I don't know why they gave the name calendar. So for you, calendar means whenever you're edging with next week expiry, that is calendar. So within calendar we have you can go for the same strike. So there are like difference of the strikes. So let's start with the same strike. So what did I promise? So this is basically a series on calendar, friends. This is basically a series on calendar. So today we will discuss about the same strike. Okay, now the moment I've added the edges of next week, so this has become your your typical calendar. You might be surprised to see the payoff graph. Stay with me. All right, I'll just explain you everything. Things would be like very complicated, but stay with me. I'll just ensure that I'll make it very easy by a practical demonstration. All right, now I've taken three windows. So I'll just close this window, friend. I'll just close this window. I've taken three windows, same window. See, window 1, window 2 and window 3. That's it. Just to have a good demonstration and illustration, that I've taken three windows. So now this is your typical calendar, meaning your strangle with next week edges, and see the difference. I've taken the same strike of your current week strike position. See, 34,000 sold, 34,000 bought, 36,100 sold, 36,100 bought. Okay, this is one of the flavor of calendar. We are getting 52 rupees and around 50 rupees, and then we are paying 3 times more than what we are getting. So this is typical a pure Vega positive trade. This is where your Greeks will come into picture. You got my point? We received only 52, we are giving 156. We received only 50, we are we are giving away 154. So this is pure Vega positive. Let me take you to Greeks. Check the Vega positive. See, this is Vega positive 600, friends. So that means this requires the rising wicks. You got my point? Whenever you have positive Vega 600, this requires what? Rising wicks. Okay, let me show you for an example. I'll show you an example. I think you're aware of it, right? I'll show you one example of strangle, right? Then you'll be able to understand. I'll go to or else I'll go to what is this? Basically, what we are doing? We are doing okay. I'll go for neutral. Give me a second, friends. I'll go for short anaconda, right? Check the Vega of short anaconda. Check the Vega, right? This will be in minus 284 because see, we received 151 premium, but we are just giving 60, so we are almost like 90 rupees. We are credit strategy. That's the reason your Vega will be negative, because we need falling wicks. We need fall. Whenever we are shorting Vega in your credit strategies, we will short the Vega because we want Vega to fall. But when you go to your typical calendar, your Vega is 600. So what do we mean? We are going long on Vega. We want wicks to go up. That's the reason we are giving 156 rupees and we are getting only 52. Right? We got 52 rupees premium and we are paying 156 premium. So we are paying 3x time more. That clearly shows that your Vega should be positive. And friends, if you do not know what is Vega positive, Vega negative, you are doing something wrong with yourself. do not run only for this profit. Do not check only the payoff in profit and loss. That will not work. You have to go to your Greeks, go to Opstra, check your Greeks. What basically your trade needs. If you do not understand, you will never get into profit. Market will throw you like anything. Now this is 600. Why I'm putting so much effort for you? Just to know. If you are not aware of what is Vega, I'll just show you all the demonstration. Now I'll go to the second tab. Okay, sorry, first tab, right? I'll take you to the second tab now. What I'll try to do here, see, rather than giving more Vega positive, I'll just try to increase quantity 1. That's it. I'm just trying to cut down. I'm trying to make the Vega neutral. Meaning, see, now we got 50 into 2. We gave 100 and sorry, we got 100 premium and we gave 156. Still we are debit. Still we gave that 50 rupees of extra debit. We got 100 here, but we paid 154. We are like 54 rupees. Now check the graph. Check the difference of the first graph. Sorry. Sorry, friends. I should have done. Okay, I'll just move this to here. Okay. No, we are right. Okay. This is your sorry. Okay, this is your first payoff graph wherein we have a one quantity, right? The moment we bought it to 2, right? What check your payoff graph. The payoff graph has absolutely changed. And check the Greeks. I'll come back to payoff graph. Check your Greeks. From 600 it came to 427. From 600 it came to 427. So this Vega is more because we are giving more debit. Compared to this Vega is less because we are giving less debit compared to your first this one. You got my point? Now let me take you to your third window. What I'll do, I'll just try to make it to 3. Quantity 3 and quantity 3. Now what is this? 50 into 3, 150. Basically this is like 52 into 156 and 50 into 3. So now check your graph. Now pause the video and just take a wild guess saying that what could be the Vega. First Vega was 600. The second trade Vega was 427 as and when we are reducing the debit amount. And third trade we are at equal, right? Check the magic, friend. 52 into 3, 50 into 3 and then this one. So what would be your Vega? If someone could have identified the Vega, I think I'll salute him. Okay, just go to Greek. Your Vega is only 254. So what is happening with your trade? As and when you are giving more debit, your Vega will be more high. As and when you reduced your debit by just by just increasing the quantity, you are able to reduce the Vega. And now the moment you made it 3, you're able to make your Vega sort of neutral. This is not neutral but sort of neutral, but you will get to know why am I telling you all these examples. Let me go to the first one where you have 600 Vega. This requires what? This requires rising wicks. All requires rising wicks. All required, because until and unless you have plus here, that means you went long for Vega. Whenever we go long for Vega, we want Vega to go up. Vega is quite directly related with your IV. Okay, let me take you the first screen. All right. Now I'll go to payoff graph. This is going to be like very interesting, friend. Pay attention. Your loss is 241. Okay, I'll do nothing. This is my first thing. Your Vega is, let's imagine, 600. I'm just doing it for the first step. I'll do nothing. I'll not even manipulate the market. I'll just increase the Vega and show it to you. I'll increase the Vega by, let's say, 5%. Let's take an example of 5%, right? What I'm doing, I'm just check the loss 241. Check your payoff graph. This is very important, friend. You have to check your payoff graph and your this thing. What do we say? Let's keep a check on this this thing also, break even also. Okay, now I'll just try to increase the Vega by 5% plus Vega. What happened? Your profit is right away to 2820 by just increasing the Vega. And check your this thing, your range. Initially it was 4%. See, I'll just not repeat. You have to just watch. You see, only one time I'll be showing you. Okay, this was your original range. By 0, the moment I make it to 5, check your profit 2820, and your range has increased drastically by just increasing the Vega by 5%. Even Vega will go by 10% also, but let's take it as 5%. Even if I take 10%, that would be like high, right? See the range and everything. Okay, let's take an example of 5 only, right, to make it more realistic. Okay, now I'll go to 2820. Now I'll go to the second tab. Your Vega is 427. Definitely we need the increasing Vega for this trade also. Go to your trade, right? Reset. What is this? Why it is showing? Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll just increase the Vega here by 5%. That's it. What happened? You are at a loss. Though your Vega is increased, you are at a loss. Loss in the sense you are at the break even. See, I'll make it 0 one more time. I'll make it 0. So your loss was 26. Your range was 3 and 3. 3.753. I'll just increase the Vega by just 5%. See, still your loss is 62. Right, your range has increased because you have less Vega. Right, we have reduced the Vega. All right, this is true. Let me take you to the third fly. Right, let me take you to the third this thing wherein the Vega is only how much? 254. All right, let me take you to the payoff graph and I'll try to, what is the range? 3.65, 3.21. I'll just increase the Vega with positive 5. Okay, this is giving you a profit of, because we have to select, am I doing something wrong here? Okay. See, you, because this was showing the Monday, because we are not on Monday, right? This was showing something like Monday. This will show you profit. So that's what we have to just take it to Sunday. We have to just take it to Sunday. Now you are at a loss of 2635. Got it? With the rising wicks. Check your first trade. Let me also get it to, sorry friends, I think they have to get it, I have to get it to Sunday. Okay, see, Sunday, right, your profit is 2513, where you add the Vega of 500, because I've changed the date, sorry, and now even this is Sunday 727. You are at a loss of 62 when the VIX went by 5%, because your Vega was only why it is showing 74, I'm not sure, minus, okay, I think I've done the wrong thing, friend. I've done the wrong, that's what, see, this is showing now 74, right? Ideally I think this is 74, so that's what this requires. See, this is sort of Vega neutral, I would say, right? And then let's check the Vega of this thing, right? This is minus 648. So basically what we done is, like, why it is showing 648? Because it's a sort of Vega, because we are receiving more credit and we are paying less debit. So that's the reason it has become, that's the reason you're seeing loss overall your strategy. Have I done anything wrong? Let me see, friends. Let's do one thing. Let's do one thing. Because at times what happens is like sensible will show. See, right? What I'll do. So just for your safety purpose, not safety for your quick reference, I'll clear the trades, all the trades. I'll do the activity one more time. I'll clear the trades, right? I'll just go for short strangle, and I'll ensure that I select Sunday. Stay with me, friends. I'll select Sunday. Okay, now what I'll do, this is not our, that's what, this is not my, I'll go for 50 rupees. The moment I find it 50 rupees, that is my strangle. Okay, 50 and call is 50, right? And then what I'll try to do now, I'll try to add same thing, 34,000 and 36,100, but for the next week. Sorry, sorry. Okay, what I'll do, okay, 34,000 and 36,100. 34,000, where is 34,000? There is 34, okay, 34, and what was that? 36,100, right? I'm not wrong. Let me see, right? This is your, yes, this is your typical, what do we say? Strangle with this thing, and your Greeks is at 511. Perfect. Now, let me go to same thing. I'll go to just strangle. This is a way you have to do. I'll go for 50 rupees, 52, so close to 52, and this is for 50. That's it. Now I'll go for 34,000 and 36,100. 34,000, 34,000 and 36,100. All right. Now let's check this thing, right? What did we do? Greeks was 600, so we increase the quantity here, right, to 2. That's what we did, right? I'm just showing you one more example. What is a Vega now? 428. See, now the Vega is 428. Let me take you to strangle 50. This is the way you have to deploy. Don't go based on the tool, because we are not focusing for 4,950 something, right? Get it to 50. This is should be your iron fly. This should be your strangle. Perfect strangle. And what we did, 34 and 36 100. 34 20, 34. Sorry friends, sorry, because the tool was showing something wrong. I thought by, and what we did it, we did this quantity 3. That's it, right? We did quantity 3. Now check. Now let's check this thing. So 255. But I don't know why suddenly it started showing 2 minus. Okay. Now, perfect. We'll go to graph. We will go to graph. We will go to graph. That's it. Check the difference. Now, what did we do? Vega went by. Let's take, see again. This is taking some time. Okay. Vega went by. Let's take 5. Vega went up by 5%. That's it, you are into profit. Vega went by 5% up in this trade. Okay, Vega went up by 5%. It is showing more profit. See again, friends. See, this is what. See, this is Sunday, right? See, again it went to, it automatically came to Monday. So this has to be Sunday. I don't know why it is taking. So you are at loss. All right. Now we have to just make this Sunday. Current date. Vega went up by 5. Sorry friends, I mean this is not my mistake, the tool mistake. Vega went by 5. You are at a loss of 2,637. Alright, so if Vega went by 10 here, what would have happened? So you would have been loss of 6,337. Let's take at 5. So what did we do? What is a conclusion basically? What is a conclusion is like, whenever you have more Vega, meaning your Greeks, whenever your Greeks is more, the moment the VIX goes by 5%, you will get into profit. This was a tab 1. We have reduced the Vega here. That's the reason even the market went up, you are into loss now. Third one, we have increased the VIX by 5%. This had very less Vega, so it went into loss. So what is the conclusion is, right? Whenever you have any defined event, so when do we go for this strategy? When do we go for this strategy? Strategy like this kind of payoff, whenever you have the risk defined events like your budget elections, covid is not a risk defined because it came all of a sudden, but let's say there is some news in some of your SDFC bank, so you have to deploy this sort of strategy. Let's say there is an event, let's say there is an election, right? What will happen in an election? Market will go down because there is uncertainty, right? When market goes down, right, all of a sudden the VIX will go up. So just to take the advantage of rising VIX, forget about market, where the market is going. If you feel like, see, I'll take you to this thing, what do we say, India VIX, right? I've taken, see, if someone would have deployed this particular trade at here, right, this is impossible to capture, but someone would have deployed at the pre-COVID, just imagine what profit you could have got into. You go ahead and deploy, do the simulation by deploying the same this strangle with next week expiry of the same strikes, you will get to know. Try to simulate. Now don't ask me to do the simulation. See, there should be certain things which you have to do. That go and do the simulation by putting the same strategy at this position, you will get to know. Let's say, let's see the IV was somewhere here at what, 13%, and IV went by how much of percent? Let's see, right? Let's say you've deployed the trade here, IV went by 31%, friends, right, in 3 days, right? See, in 11 days, 14, see, it made 130%, 150%. See the IV made a spike of almost 586%, right? Just imagine 20%, friend, just imagine 20%. Let's say I'll show you some examples. See, basically wanted to show you the logic and then I'll show you the example. Let's take an example. Let's say IV came by 20, IV went by 20%. That's it. Market stands where it is. See the profit you got, 9,721 with just IV spike of 20%. That's it. Your range, see, I'll again make it to default, reset, check your IV. Your range was 4%, 3%. The moment the IV went by 20%, which is feasible on the board, anything can, because see, you got 9,721 profit. So whenever you have some defined events like elections, budget, these are all the defined, right? I mean, let's say some bad news, sorry, not results. Let's say you have something in the TCS, you're about to expect some good news or bad news in the TCS. So why don't you go and just deploy? But you have to have the knowledge of your VIX, whether VIX is good. This is, see, this is not at all a strategy. This is simple, friends, to get the advantage of IV. See, I'll show you. I don't know when exactly that, what time the results will come. So this is in 20, somewhere in the March, right? Results or the budget, February something. So you go ahead and see if someone would have deployed here, the same strategy someone would have deployed here, right? The moment, see here, the moment VIX made a 36%, you could have been in profit. If someone would have deployed here, if someone could have deployed, see, whenever the VIX is rising, you have to deploy this strategy to just to get the, and you could be wondering, if VIX goes by 20% down, right? Everything has its inverse effect. That's it. You will straight away go into 5,000 loss, your maximum loss, when the VIX goes down. But when the VIX goes up, you will get into profit. That's the reason I'm telling you, you have to deploy this in the defined event like election. What happens in election, friends? What happens in elections? You know, right? What happens? Your VIX will keep going up in elections. Your VIX will keep going up, and then after the on the day of the election or the next 1-2 days of the election, the VIX will cool down. So what is this period? What is this rising VIX period? This is where your market keeps falling, because there is uncertainty. If you have election, right, you never know which government will be formed, right? Is it a good government, bad government? So people will be like very they will be into like what do we say, panic situation, saying that they will start doing the short selling. They will come out of with their portfolio. So what will happen? People going for short selling, coming out of their portfolio, they're booking their profit. So market will come down. With the market coming down during that 10 days, 15 days, your VIX will start, the VIX will go up. You mean you have to deploy the trade here. You have to deploy the trade here, friend. Start capturing this rising VIX. The moment you are close to your election, I would not even say go wait to the election. Just exit your trade from here. Capture this rising VIX and exit your trade. You'll get into huge profit. Don't deploy the calendar VIX here, calendar spread here. Because what does the calendar requires? Rising VIX. If you are deploying the calendar here, if the VIX falls, this is what happened. The recent example we have seen. You will get into See, this is what happens. If the VIX falls, if I just add a minus, you will get into loss. Simple as that, friend. You have to capture the rising VIX. Now I'll just leave it to you. So there are like events like election, right? Events like budget, okay, and maybe even the other day, like we had a war between the Ukraine war and all those things, and maybe demonetization. That was one of the this thing, because that is all about create that create the uncertainty. You can go for some news of some bigger stocks like your SDFC Bank, TCS, Infosys, right? There are like n number of defined events. You have to capture those defined events, and your view of the VIX should go up. VIX should go up. Let's say TCS. Let's say TCS, right? TCS has a very bad results or something. You get to know from insider news saying that TCS had a very bad results. Why don't you deploy the this strategy? Which strategy? Not strategy. This type of what do we say? Uh, Trade for TCS, because if TCS VIX, if TCS comes down, VIX will increase. See, rising VIX is slowly. I'm slowly rising the VIX here too. See, 999. How the profit is increasing from 1,500, 2,000. Just I'm increasing the VIX. That's it. Increasing the VIX to 10. See how the profit will. This is what we should expect from the results. The moment you get to a profit, exit the trade. Exit the trade. See, your range will also increase. See, if I start talking everything, right, the video will become lengthy. 4,000, 5,000 on a capital of 43,000. You just go and do the reward what you're getting. You still have the potential of 10,383, but the potential is here. Let's say your market comes here, right? If a market expires somewhere here on the expiry day, you still have to, you will get the 10,383 profit. But this is not at all a strategy. This is to just to get the advantage of rising VIX. The moment you get your profit, get out of the stock, because what will happen if you are here, if you're getting 5,000, all of a sudden if the VIX falls, VIX fall means market is going up. That's it. You will get into your loss. You have to quickly book the profit. You got my point. So this is what all about this video about. This is all. So we will do one thing. I'll just, and the reason why I've shown you this thing is I'll come up with like 5 to 6 other series when exactly we need to go for this strategy. When exactly we need to go for this strategy. See, if you look at this strategy, you have a loss of almost 1,922. Even if the market expires somewhere here, see, if market expires somewhere here, you will have a loss of 1,982. But we will not give this loss to market, right? We will do all those adjustments. So I'll show you all those adjustments. Even if your view goes wrong, simple, friends, you have to just keep moving this combo, this entire combo. See, this is see, calendar spread is one of my favorite, and this will become your favorite also. This is, you have to shift your combo to left, you have to shift your combo to right. So the moment you do this, you are able to make your trade like this. Slowly your loss will come like this, and if you do the second shift, second roll, slowly your loss will become like this, your trade. See, let me show you. If I see what you have to, your loss is this thing, right? So let me show you what will happen is, like, let's say you have started this strategy. I'll show you this strategy, right? What you have to do, see, I'll go for 200 points inside, roll up, 200 points, roll down. That's it. What is your loss now? What is your loss now? 742. Again, I'll show you. This was your original trade. This was your original trade. Your loss was how much? 1,934. Let's say the market stays sideways for 1 or 2 days. What I'll do, I'll just roll up by 200 points. See, I'll roll down by 200 points. That's it. Your loss is 731. And if the market stays, see, even I'm not touching this, even I can touch this also, but let me show you only with this whole page. Again, I'll do 100 points roll up, I'll do 100 points roll down. Simple, friends. See, your loss is, now you came up with profit. Check your safety. You have 3% safety on the downside, you have 2.5% safety on the upside. If the market stays here, what I'll do one roll up, I'll do one roll down. See how, how I'm able to create the profit. We started with loss and we are slowly coming up with profit. Yes, I'm just trying to simulate, right? I'm trying to show you in Sensible right away. This is what we do. There would be like plus or minus of the premiums and everything, but I'm just showing you the demonstration. And what will happen if I just get this legs inside? Let's say you're squared of this leg to get the safety. Let's see 2.7 to 2.22, right? What will happen? See, I'm just getting this thing and I will just get rolled on by 200 points. See, this is what happens. You will get more safety, right? You have to play, but still you have the profit of, see, you have a profit of 3667 on a capital of this thing. Let's say this is your Thursday. Let's say this is your Wednesday, end of the day. You are in a perfect shape. Let me show you the other way. See, let's say this is your Wednesday, end of the day. Don't you think if the market makes a move of how much, 2%, you'll get into 3000 profit. If the market makes a move of upside with like 1.58%, you'll get with the profit. Don't you think this is your dream trade on Wednesday? If you are able, even if the market ends here, you will get into 244 rupees cost to cost. The 244 is like your cost of the brokerage. But if you are able to trap the market on Wednesday, let's say this is Wednesday, and let's say next day morning, the market gap up by 1% or 1.5%, let's say 1%, straight away you will be at profit of almost 1491. And if the market keeps going up, you will get into like 3000. If the market stays here, what you have to do, simple, on the Thursday, shift this to inside. The moment you do this, this will become like this, right? You will be like very close, and in the center you'll have more profit. See, I'll be not able to draw the diagram and show it to you, but you are able to get me right what I mean to say. And let's take an example of, let's say the market stands here on Wednesday, end of the day. Let's say you have a gap downs are very normal. Let's say you have a gap down of 1.5% or 2%. Right away you will get into profit of almost like 1914 on the expiry day. If the market again goes by like another 0.5%, you will get into like almost like 3243 and a capital of 46,000. I'm just trying to show you. See, that's what the adjustments are very dynamic. I'm just trying to show you all the examples. How should we do the simulation? If you could have not brought this, right? If you could have not touched these legs, right? Let me show you, friends. See, I'm just putting. See, this is your. Let's say this is your dream trade on Thursday, Wednesday, end of the day. You're still in a profit of 1,200. What is 1,200 and a capital of 50,000? Decent profit, friends. Let me show you. It's very decent profit. This is one of my favorite strategy. What is this? 1,200 on a capital of 50,000 into 100, almost how much is that? 2.4%. And let's say the market gaps up by 1%, you will get 2,500. Your maximum profit is still 3,300. You gap down, you will get into like 3,000. What is the 3,000 profit on a capital of 10,000? Minimum you will get 2%. Minimum you will get 2%, friends. This is the beauty of calendar spreads. So I'll do one thing. If I get some good comments, some likes, right? If my subscribers are increasing, definitely I'll make a entire series on calendar spreads. This will be like peace of mind trades, friends. Check the range. Do you check the range 2.72 and 2.22 for Wednesday? If you want to increase the range, I will show you like how to do the adjustment. Those are like peace of mind type of adjustments, and you don't need aggressive adjustments in calendar spreads. And if you go for monthly calendar spreads, that would yield you minimum 2 to 3% per month without doing any adjustments, friends, without doing any adjustments. So let me show you. Final. Let's go for monthly calendar, right? Bank Nifty, I'll go for 28th. Hope I will get. See, honestly, friend, we have to go for Nifty. Nifty works too good for your calendar spreads. Honestly, I'm telling you, you'll not have bandwidth issues also. Let's say even you can go for 25th August. Let me show you 25th August. One second, right? Let me show you 25th August. So what is the premium? What we do? Let's say 25th August, right? So let me go for what premium, right? Let me go for 100. Okay, let's see. 100 premium, and do we have 100 premium somewhere here? Okay, perfect. This is my strangle, right? This is my strangle. And this will not work on because we have to go for 28th July. Okay, 28th July. Okay, I'll do one thing because we have to take the next week expiry. Let's go to 28th July and take whichever is at 70 or 80. Okay, let's take 74, or let's take 80 rupees. Just I'm taking an example, 80 rupees, and let's take 80 rupees. This is your strangle, right? You have to go for your what is the strike? What you have taken? 15,600 and 16,650. 15600 and 16650. 16650, and what was that? I'm very bad at, okay, randomly let me take this thing. Okay, what was that? 16650 and 15600. Okay, check the beauty, friends. See now, check the range you are getting, 4.83%. This is Nifty, not the bank Nifty, right? You will get your profit and everything. Or else I'll do one thing, friends. Or else do one thing. I don't want to get you confused. I'll make, if I get some good comments, definitely I'll make the series on the calendar splits. Now check, if someone wants to go for this strategy by just giving, by just with Vega of what is that, 74. Again, see, this has changed. I'm not sure whether I'm right or the tool is showing right. You know, right? We are just trying to manipulate in the sensible. Okay, but check the payoff. Okay, let me get it to 1, then you will be able to understand. Let me get it to 1. What is your loss? I'll reset the IV. Already this is reset the IV. Check the first trade as a loss of 1200. What is it? 2000, around round figure 2000, because we are more debit here. Check this one with the lot 2. You do not have any loss. 616 would be a minimum profit, but check the maximum profit and the range. The range is 3.75%, 3.3%. Check the range, 4.4% and almost 1%. This is where you have to select the strike rate. See, that will have the inverse effect. If you want more safety, go for this strategy. Slowly you have to move the combo up so that you will be able to decrease this loss the way I've shown you like 5 minutes back. If you want less range but you want to have this profit in the middle, I don't want to do aggressive adjustments, go for this thing, but you have to compromise on the range. But still market expires here, you'll get with 63. Still you can do the combo shifting. Slowly you have to shift the combo, the entire combo. If you start shifting your combo slowly, right, what will happen? If you start shifting the combo, what will happen? You will get into this type of trade, this type. Alright, your blue line will be like this, right? You will have your what do we say, your vertical line will be like this. You will have full profit, right? I'll show you all those things in this simulation, right? This is what, if you want more profit in the middle, I'm okay to take the less range. What you have to do, friends, simple. I'll show you right away. Make it to 3. Make it to 3. That's it. See, you're able to increase your profit from 655. What was the profit at here when it was 2 quantity? 2 quantity, your profit was only 616. The moment you made it to 3 lots, check your profit. 3172 on a capital of 2,94,000. You check your profit and loss, and slowly what you have to do, you have to slowly start shifting this combo, because when you are on Wednesday or Tuesday, right, when you are on Wednesday or Tuesday, do you need this much of safety on call and put side? Slowly you have to roll up. The moment you roll up, you're adding some credit. The moment you do that, this 3000 will become 5000 profit. This is the beauty of adjustments. If you want, comment in my video saying that I want the complete end-to-end calendar series. That will take like 6 to 7 videos, and believe me, you don't need any other videos. I'll make complete from the scratch. This is a sort of trailer for, just to show you. If you guys are interested, I'll definitely make the series on the calendar splits. But if you're not interested, there is no point in making the videos. And we are just playing around with the same strikes. If we just manipulate, not manipulate, wrong to say manipulate. If you just change the strike, I'll show you, friends. If I change the strikes, see how your payoff. See, this is not mandatory. What I'll do, I'll go for 34,200. What is my P? 34,000. So 16, right? I'll go for, right? See, not 34,000. I'll go for, this is, if I make my this thing, see, 200 gap difference. This is not the same strike, friend. This is not the same strike. So what did I say when I started the video? I clearly told you guys we are going to do with the same strike. So I'll make one more video, the advantages, the pros and cons of if we go by 200. Even this is a calendar, but I'm making my calendar very strong. I'm making my calendar not strong, basically I'm just playing around with my calendar. See, now check the range you're getting. check the profit you are getting now. I'm just decreasing the edges, right? That was the same strike, but this is a different strike. Even if I go 100 points down, if I go 100 points up, you check the premium, you check the safety you're getting, see, check the safety you're getting, your payoff and everything will. That's what, friends. Stay with me, okay? Stay with me and comment the video, so that if you want the complete, and see, within 30 minutes I cannot explain you the entire, because for me it took like 1 2 3 months to explore the calendar. If you're expecting me to tell everything, I can tell you in everything in 30 minutes, but you know, right, there are like different audience for me, people who are starting. There are like many YouTubers will just make a 5 minute video, and then rest of the 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, they will be charging you. But am I charging you anything, friends? What I'm telling you is like, I need to just get the subscribers, because that was my dream to start a YouTube channel, right? So comment my video, like my video, start putting the comments, start sharing my videos with your friends. If I get like more YouTubers, right, definitely I'll make the complete, I would say complete end-to-end series, friends. I'll say end-to-end series on calendar spreads. You don't need any other videos. If you look at my Ironfly, I have made 40 videos. If you find any such adjustments any in any of the YouTuber, you let me know. 40 adjustments, I mean 40 videos, I've told like 15 to 20 adjustments, and you can expect. Yesterday itself I made 2 adjustments, right? I'll ensure that I'll make it 45 50, but that doesn't mean that you have to know all the adjustments. You have to enter everything into your rule book. And let's start this end-to-end series on calendar, but I need support from you guys. This is my one of my favorite strategy, peace of mind trade. If someone wants 2% per week, or if someone wants 4 to 6% per month, they can go for calendar. Peace of mind trade. This doesn't need any monitoring. If you can just set up your alerts in your trading view, and especially for office goers, this will work like miracle. When I say, I mean it, and I will do it, and I'll show you all the simulations. Alright, thank you friends, thank you for watching my video. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe my channel, and also please share with your friends. Thank you.